February 17th, 2020. Joe here at Simple Life Show. I said I was going to talk about Hailie Deegan a little bit, and I'm going to be talking about her just for a few minutes here. If you don't know who Hailie Deegan is, she is an 18-year-old stock car driver that drove in yesterday's Datona 500. I believe that she is blazing the path for a lot of women out there in a male-dominated sport such as NASCAR. And I think we should be recognizing her for such because she is with so much talent. I'm not going to say she's brave. I'm just saying that she's got a lot of talent. She's an 18-year-old girl that is just putting a lot of men to shame in their own field. And she is proving to a lot of people out there that you don't need to be a man to drive a stock car. Yesterday, she took to Twitter and said that today's goal is get my helmet signed by Trump. She's an 18-year-old girl, stock car driver, and she wanted... And I don't even want to say that she's a girl. She's a young woman. Excuse me. She wanted to get her helmet signed by Trump. So what? So she likes Trump. Instead of looking at this young woman, this young athlete, this young stock car driver, this young trailblazer for what she really is, there's a lot of people that just turned on her. Instead of heralding her for what she has accomplished, they have decided to cancel her. Right? Not everyone was like that, but I decided to look through a lot of these comments. Trash, right? Gold Lamp says trash. Elizabeth, she says, burn it after for effect. You'll become more popular than ever. Josh Miller says, welp, so much for me being a fan. And this guy says, and his goal is to get his helmet shined by you. I mean, if that is not the most sexist thing, I mean, I'm going to assume this guy is a Democrat, right? And I just don't understand why people decide that they're just going to put their foot in their mouth all the time. You have sexually objectified this young woman for everything that she has done just because she wants to get a helmet signed. He decides to go there. Moving on. Ned says, I'll give you a pass on this one since you're only 18 and you live in a fantastic world like Trump. What does that even mean? There's no way you can understand the damage he's done to middle-class America. No way, huh? Okay. Bonzo Max says, you just went from hero to zero. Right? Now I know who you really are. Goodbye. Cool Hailie, right? Now we puts this meme up of Trump and you've seen that meme before, right? Hey, here's your hat. You see that meme, right? And the morons prayed to the orange god they made. It just goes on and on and on. This is so disappointing, but it's so expected now out of the cancel culture liberal media out there, liberals who are just so quick to throw people away. Now, I admit that many people threw Mitt Romney away, but he was thrown away a long time ago when he decided he was going to come out against Trump. Now, I am not a Trump worshiper. I am a Trump supporter. If you've been listening to me for any time, you know that I have been throwing Trump under the bus for a lot of stuff. I still like the guy. I still think he cares. I just think he makes mistakes, just like anybody else. And he needs to learn from those mistakes. He needs to stay true to the Constitution. That's all I'm going to say about it. But this is absolutely ridiculous. This is an 18-year-old young woman who is just blazing a trail for women, all women out there, to do whatever they want to do, to break into the so-called male-only sports like NASCAR. And just saying, no, we can all do it. We're all equal. I'm just as good as you. But since she has outed herself as a Republican now, she doesn't even have to be a Republican. She could be a Democrat that just likes Trump. Who cares what her politics are? She likes the president. She wanted the president's signature on her helmet. And that was just too much for everyone to handle. It's simply too much for everyone to handle. Something that small. We're just going to go and negate all of the other great stuff that she's done for humanity, for women in general, that are in this type of thing or thinking about getting into racing and stock car racing or any type of racing. Who thought that no, I'm a woman, I can't do that. But you know what Hailie Deegan said? No, you can, because I'm a woman and I can do it. And I happen to like the president, so what? I saw that and I just almost lost it just because of all the hate that she's gotten. Here's a heart for you, Hailie. I'm sorry that there's so many people out there that cannot simply remove their heads from their asses for one moment. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.